Hello, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and I want to talk to you about how unique your peripheral neuropathy actually is. So most of us have fingerprints, right? And each fingerprint is completely unique. You can be identified by it. Did you know that your retina is the same thing? That your retina is completely unique to you and you can be identified by it? Well, the truth is peripheral neuropathy is the same idea. With peripheral neuropathy, every single individual has very unique features, very unique characteristics, very unique triggers, very unique causes. And because of that, your peripheral neuropathy is not like anybody else's. Why is that a problem? Well, medicine likes to be able to put people into a box. They like to say, okay, you have high blood pressure, this is how you treat high blood pressure. You have diabetes, this is how you treat diabetes. But when it comes to peripheral neuropathy, you can't put you into a box and say, you have peripheral neuropathy, this is how you treat peripheral neuropathy. And because of that, most doctors, probably 95% or more of the doctors, will actually tell you that nothing can be done for your peripheral neuropathy because they can't fit you in a box. They can't find one treatment or one option that will actually help you or will help every individual. Because of that, what we're doing instead is we're actually saying, okay, we need to help you learn about your peripheral neuropathy. We're going to take you through several different steps. We basically say, okay, we need to help you understand peripheral neuropathy as a whole. What are the features of peripheral neuropathy? How do you diagnose it? All those kind of pieces. And then you take that and say, okay, now how is yours unique? What are your unique triggers? What are your unique presentations? What are your unique symptoms? And what unique treatments are going to work for you. Now, there are groups of treatments that work. And so you say, okay, this is going to work in these situations, this is going to work in these situations. And we use a combination of these treatments based on how unique your peripheral neuropathy is. So understand peripheral neuropathy, and you need to understand it personally. Number two, you say, okay, now we're going to manage the symptoms. We're going to say, okay, what symptoms do you have? What triggers do you have? How do we manage the symptoms? How do we minimize the triggers, or know what to do in case you could say, oh, well, I'm gonna do this because I like to. This particular food causes me to have worse symptoms, but I like that food, so I'm gonna eat it anyway. The third piece of that is then to control the nerve damage. As you start to understand your peripheral neuropathy, you're gonna understand what's causing the problems and what things you can do to manage the symptoms and then control the nerve damage, to stop the nerve damage so that you're not making things worse. The interesting thing, if you only do one, if you only manage the symptoms but you don't control the nerve damage, it's going to get worse. If you just control the nerve damage, a lot of times if you need to continue to have symptoms, you need to manage the symptoms as well. So you need to do a combination of understand your peripheral neuropathy and how it's unique. You need to manage the symptoms of peripheral neuropathy. You need to control the nerve damage. And then fourth, you can step into the lifestyle, the ultimate lifestyle that's going to give you that extraordinary life that's going to allow you to accomplish and do what you want to do. Well, I'm Dr. Brandt Gibson, and this is your Neuropathy Nugget day 370. Understand your unique peripheral neuropathy. This is very, very important. So what I'd like you to do is to get more information. You say, okay, I don't understand those 4 steps completely. Well, we're running a challenge this coming week. That it's the Triumph Over Neuropathy 5-day challenge. In 5 days, we're going to help you get those foundations in place so that you can start managing your peripheral neuropathy. I invite you to join us. It's free. All you got to do is go to treatmentsforneuropathy.com. You can sign up. You can join us. And as part of this challenge, you're going to get the opportunity to truly start to understand your peripheral neuropathy, manage your symptoms, control the nerve damage, and ultimately step into that life to thrive even with peripheral neuropathy. It's Dr. Brandt Gibson. Have a great rest of your day.